All right, how you folks doing? Man, I've been watching like 5, 6 lives today and just sitting around chilling and making changes. And just like we thought, these people are, some kind of a cult or something. You got the one guy talking about the Masons. You got the other guy that was in the other case that was suspect talking about some secret society. Polygamous group, Masons, and all this. And they've all worked together, right? Now, in the past, a couple years ago or whatever, uh, these 5, 6 channels all worked together. Griff, Ernie Shell, Benny Keys, even No Thanks Doug, uh, and numerous ones, right? Josh is the only one. The lab is the only one that really backed away from all of them, right? But the rest of these guys, they all worked together at one time. And then they got found out, right? And now they're all chewing at each other's throats because they gave themselves up. So we're making changes on this channel in the crime community. And do we watch these people? Yes. Hey, I even used to watch Griff. But this is something that's been going on for 5, 6, 8 years. You know, I mean, well, probably 5, 6 years. Same thing over with these guys. Back and forth, back and forth. They're all wanted. They're all being watched. They have brainwashed so many people, it's not funny. Some of them are wanted for murders, folks, or a suspect in murders. So, yeah, this is phenomenal. It's just phenomenal. It's just phenomenal. All the burner phones that these folks have, SIM cards, they hack our computers, they get our personal photos and information, and they show the whole world, folks. They're very bad people. They think, ha ha, we got something on you. You got nothing but blackmail on yourselves and lawsuits and warrants and all kinds of crazy stuff. It's just phenomenal, right? I mean, this is how these people make a living is by scamming people or blackmailing them, right? Or extortion. You don't do this, we're going to show you a photo. You don't do that. I had most of these people in my chat strictly to infiltrate and get information on me. You couldn't trust them as far as you can. I only give them what they want to know. So are we making changes on this channel? Yes. Hell, I got all these guys locked up in my jail, and they're mods, and they're still uh, sending people to attack, right? Very childish. Are they? Do I believe they're using magic, or they sold their souls to the devil, or witchery or sorcery? Yes, I would say yes. They're very evil people, right? So lay low and chill. Hope your day is going good. And yeah, I mean, folks, the reason I'm so hated on YouTube is because I don't buy their crap, right? I don't buy their crap. The only reason I sub to some of these people is mainly to keep an eye on the bull crap because everyone knows they're wanted. They've been scamming. They scam me, they hack me, they send all kinds of women, so-called spies, but it's really men or it's women from their channels to get info. Sick dudes looking at other men's photos, right? Gays. Nothing against gays, but that's what these dudes are. That's what some of these other YouTube channels are saying is it's this guy or this chick is working for that guy and he wants a photo of you so they can blackmail you or make money off you, sell it. Right? These are men trying to look at grown men in their photos. Sick world we live in, folks. That was the downfall of America, really. And these guys are blaming the Masons for killing girls, for killing young girls. I don't think so. Right? I don't think the Masons would kill young girls for no reason. Right? It just it don't happen, right? It just don't happen. We seen it with the Delphi case. These idiots, they're just idiots. They're all being watched. Everyone's called the police on them. The Homeland Security, everybody, right? They're wanted people. They scammed people. They exploited children. All of them, and then they turn on each other, and they make it sound like they are the good guys, right? Even they all worked with Betty Washam, and Betty Washam's now they're all saying Betty Washam is a child trafficker and some kind of a child kitty porn watcher or something. It's nuts. Witchery? Yes. Yes. Have they all found out that it's witchery? Maybe. Some of them backed out of it when people started asking questions, but some of them hung in there and they keep threatening people. It just gets worse and worse and worse and worse. They just keep threatening, threatening, threatening. They ain't making movies, folks. They're not picked up by any production company or anything, right? That's how them folks really are. That's how they really live. They live in a fantasy world. They can't function in real life. It's a wrestling crap, as Ernie Shell says, right? All wrestling, all this crap. They're all scammers. They're all blackmail artists. They'll tell you whatever you want to hear, folks. They will. They've done it to me. They'll tell you anything you want to hear. It's like the cops, right? I keep telling people the cops are not going to tell you, folks, the truth in any of these cases because it's an ongoing case. They don't have to tell you the truth. They're the police, right? But now the same thing is being done to the police where the citizens are saying, we don't have to say no, we don't have to get involved in it. And I ain't getting involved in it, right? These people stole our souls, folks, right? They all been marked. They're just evil people. They're just evil people. You got to make a stand towards them. Striking, everyone's saying strike their channels and do all crap and everything. It don't matter. You could strike their channels. It won't go through. They probably have the whole internet system uh, hacked, right? Hacked. Hell, I sat there and watched some of these YouTubers do nothing 24/7 but hate and evil and threaten people. And then you ask them, "Is this? Are you serious?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm serious." They're whack jobs, blackmailers, extortionists, trying to get a photo, trying to get a private conversation screenshot, trying to do whatever. Bunch of sickos. I'm sick of it. Millions probably are sick of it. And yeah, we're feeling the hate that you guys are pumping out. Bernie Shell, uh, mainly now everyone's complaining about Griff pumping out that evil shit. He's been telling people, "You feeling me?" Yeah, they're feeling you, but I bet you're gonna feel it back. Same thing with that one creator. That's these guys extorted a little kid, right? That they used a little kid to make money, a missing child, for view subs and money. It was a scam, folks. The whole thing, all orchestrated. Right now, everyone's complaining about Griff. Griff was one of them, wasn't he? I was like, I thought so. But then it went bad with him and Doug and Benny Keys. And then it's like they cut him out of the money or the views or subs or whatever. And now people are saying, well, Griff got pissed off because they cut him out of the clique, right? Griff and his women, supposedly, that he has working for him, that are some so-called spies or espionage or whatever, try to get info. You know, it's nuts, completely nuts. I've had enough of it. I hope you folks have had enough of it. Do I think they're using all the stuff, black magic, witchery? I imagine they are. They're so far in it, folks, they can't get out. So the only thing they can do is ride it out and keep running. I have no idea what's wrong with these people. And I used to watch some of these people. I actually subbed to some of them, uh, but not because um, I like what they're doing, because it's the same stuff, folks. It's been like this for years and years. Same thing, same kid being extorted. Even in the Delphi case, they all jumped on that. They just jump on these cases and they exploit the kids out of it. They exploit the families, and it's all for money. And it is a proven fact that these people are all connected, and they have burner phones, SIM cards that they just pass along. One day you're talking to somebody, you think you know, the next day you're not. It's someone else, right? They all live in that vicinity uh, down south. They're all a bunch of good old boys, pretty much. Yeah, I've seen through it, so I don't support it. I don't want anything to do with it. So we'll make some changes here. And hey, get, if I lose people, which I think I've already lost uh, subs, but I don't know if it's uh, the hacker taking subs. One of these channels, one of these YouTube channels, are really screwing with me and screwing with my channel and other people's channels. So it's nuts. It's real, folks. They're real gangs, they're real mafias, they're real secret societies. These idiots are talking about Masons and the mafia, and, right? Organizations they belong to, biker gangs, and all this stuff, right? And you ask them if it's a joke, they're like, no, they really belong to these gangs or whatever. So they did it to themselves, no one else. Don't let them blame you. They're blaming everybody. And I'm like, hey, there's no one to blame but your guys' self, right? You start scamming people and creating fake. murders and kidnappings or whatever you folks do. Um, to make money, you folks did it to yourselves, right? Some of these channels are changing, right? Like Benny Keys a little bit. Ernie's been laying low. No thanks, Doug. He took and bolted from all these people. He left Griff. He left them all because I think he knew that it was just a scam, and that's what it is. Probably some kind of a scam or something, or racket, or Potsy scheme or something. But we have the people that have been getting photos from us, and like I said, folks, sometimes I don't even run my Facebook channels. Sometimes I have other people do it, right? So how did they get these photos? Well, I don't know. They must have hacked my computer. Is it a big deal? Not really for me, but for them it is. It's extortion and blackmail. Grounds of being arrested, folks, right? Pretty much. And the women that's working for Griff were all sent, supposedly from what Anna was saying, that one video, were sent to numerous men's chats to infiltrate and send them to their Facebooks to infiltrate, to get information, photos, private conversations, Snapchats, and all that shit. So we got them red handed, and they're pissed. They're all pissed because I think one of them said, "Well, we got this," and the other one said, "Are you effing crazy? Are you nuts?" You know, and they backed out. They backed out. But a couple of these people hung in there, and they did the scam, the blackmail, the extortion. Uh, they made money off of people's photos, even women's photos, even my photos. So yeah, it's just pure evil, folks. And they keep saying, "You want some of this? Come on, big dog." To these people, they're doing it to themselves, folks. They're causing this misery to their own channels, their selves, and the people, their subs and viewers, and people going into chat. That's another thing I've been throwing a complaint about at YouTube is just because I go into a chat don't mean I'm there in that chat because of the creator. I might be in that chat hanging with some other people or a woman or something. So automatically they want to label us as soon as we go into someone's chat room and talk. "Oh, well, you're working with that guy and everything." I was like, this is nuts. And that's why I got out a lot of them chat rooms. Because, folks, these people will bring you down if they can. If you let them, they will try and bring you down with them as they're being put in handcuffs. And like I said, folks, some of these guys we're watching involved in this Summer Wells case and Delphi case that were scamming people are being investigated for murders, from what I was told. Right? They're looking for a couple people that keep changing over many years their YouTube names. Right? They never die. They just change their channels. They get another burner phone. How are these people opening all these YouTube channels? Are all the emails they're using legit emails. How many burner phones do these YouTube channels have? Right? This is a serious problem, folks. I know a lot of you folks think it's a joke. And I'm like, no, no. The government knows, everyone knows. This is a serious problem. These people have been luring children and men and women to their deaths and scamming them. It's no laughing matter. So I am done right now. I'm not feeling too good today. I think I got too much heat, too much sun. But I want to thank Lay Low and Chill for coming in, Trump for coming in. He's always bringing the food and drinks. YouTube King. Uh, Once again, folks, I wouldn't doubt it if these folks are using magic and witchery and sorcery. Hell, I think some of them are the devil. Very bad people, very evil. I don't trust any of them. Do I care if they hacked my computer and got some photos? I don't care. What I care about is they used it to extort people. They used my photos to lure people in. That's what I care about. Right? They used my photos to try and sell and make money. So that's breaking the law, folks. I'm sorry, but that's the law. I didn't create it, but the law is the law. And that's blackmail, and that's extortion, and that's profiting off of other people. And it's very horrible. And they've been profiting off of these children for so long. It is sad. It's no wonder America's gone down the tubes. They're all traffickers. They're all claiming to be Masons and gang members, and people are saying they're traffickers of children, prostitutes. They it's a crew, it's a gang, and I'm like, oh my God, these people are right. They're right. Them people are right. Very sick people, child molesters, and corrupt cops. They got cops paid. The cops are sleeping with some of these women. It's just unbelievable. It's very evil. But I'm done for today. I'm going to chill. I want to thank these nice people for coming in. I am going to be making changes on my channel. There's thoughts of maybe opening another channel from a completely brand new computer, because they hacked the shit out of my one account. And you know what? It was all because I put up banners on my YouTube channels. I've been doing that for a long time, of all kinds of different bands. And then I do a cover song and I add that to the YouTube channel. And I support bands, right? So they must have thought I was stupid or something, which I am stupid. I got a disability. I'll be the first one to admit that. But they thought they can take advantage of people, and thought, you know, he's rich, he's famous, and we'll just run him through the ringer and try and get money or whatever. But it didn't work, folks. We're going to keep going on the way we are. I am who I said I am, or this channel wouldn't still be on. Right? I don't have to lie and cover things up. That's why I use my real name, because I ain't ashamed of my name. Right? I got a name, like Jim Croce said, and I got a face. And these people even stole my face, everything. It's the devil. That's all I can say. Gotta be. So, you folks have a good night. I might be back later. Maybe not. They're all men, completely men. Would I actually tell the people, be safe with these people? They're that crazy. They're so far in it. They're gangs. YouTube games, secret societies. They cry they got no money. That's how they scam you folks. Please send $20 for gas or, that's how they scam, right? It's like a carny coming into town. That's how they do it. I don't know. You folks have a great night. Be safe. Like I said, Mr. Trump and the rest of the government that's watching, I got some of them on the line. I hooked them. We're not letting go. I'm in severe pain, right? But we've been fishing them along. What's funny is why did they start attacking? When did they start attacking and sending these people in to infiltrate my channel? When I stopped playing music and I started watching crime channels and getting involved in the crime community, and that's when they started attacking my channel because I did not agree with what they were doing. I kept telling them, you're all full of crap, right? You folks are scammers. And not even that, you implicated yourselves in the scam. So thus for you must be one of the scammers. And they got pissed. Right? And then all the boats, the hose, and all the scamming came. And I didn't even have any problem with these people. I didn't even have a problem with Benny Keys. I thought Benny Keys was funny. But that's about it, right? All the rumors and everything going around about them people, it's hard to trust them, right? Ernie Shell I thought was funny, but that's because, well, you just can't take him serious, right? Now you got Griff going crazy, the real Griff, reality with Griff. He's changed the channel I don't know how many times. Reality with Griff or whatever it is. Well, he's been on there going crazy, going cuckoo, got a devil head mannequin on his table or whatever, got cursing, threatening people, literally gonna kill people or whatever. It's funny, but it's real. That's real. They're probably all wanted. Probably all being watched. I don't know. It's too crazy for me. That's why I don't hang out there that much anymore. I don't know where it went bad with these people, but I've been watching them for over 5 years. All of them. Over 5 years. I've been watching them. And let me tell you something. These people flip-flop like there's no tomorrow. They flip-flop like there's no tomorrow. One day they're friends with that creator, and next thing you know, they ain't friends no more. They'll turn on you in a heartbeat. And they all turned on each other. That's what's funny. They all work together. You got Griff out there showing people how they did it. They all worked together behind the scenes. They communicated with each other. A racket, scam, whatever. Some of them broke away because they knew it was that them drug idiots, and they were all druggies. All druggies. And usually a junkie will do anything to get that needle in his arm or that snort up his nose. And they cut them all off, and I think all these people turned on each other. That's what I'm thinking. But you folks have a great night. I'm staying out of it. I don't trust none of them. They've already scammed me. They've already blackmailed me. They've already hacked my channel. I've heard it all, folks. I've heard it all. Right? I've seen it all. I've been watching these people for many years, and everyone's like, how can you be watching them for many years? This is a new channel. I'm like, because it's the same dude, but it's a different channel. That's all. It's the same dude. It's just a different channel. You know? So we've been watching them for a long time. And yeah, I think it's all a scam. Literally, a cover up of a murder. Probably one of them was the dope man, right? Something happened, right? Something happened and they all turned on each other. I'm still being stalked today by men and women. So I know what stalking is because it's happened to me. So I'm staying out of it, and just because I voice my opinion doesn't mean I'm involved in it, right? I have the right to voice my opinion. I don't want to be a part of that crap. I don't want none of my music, none of my crap to be used on any of these channels for any of this bull crap that they're doing. You can get pissed if you want, folks, but it's the Kramer name. And I got to look out for it. And that's my job as a Kramer. Sorry, right? But this magic, witchery, black magic, voodoo crap that they're all getting into, and man, I'm out of that crap. I couldn't tell you how to do that crap if my life depended on it, in which it does. And as you can see, I'm dwindling away because I don't know what they're talking about. I don't know how to pray to the devil. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But there ain't no way I'm going to pray to the devil, sacrifice anything or anyone, or lie uh, to be a part of one of these channels. You got to be nuts. And I think there's proof. They did sell their souls, and probably many of our souls. Purely evil. I don't know. You folks have a great day. Trump, you might want to get working on taking these channels down, or at least taking the people down. What do you think about that? You could probably make some money taking these channels down. I'm going to go ahead and start doing it. You know, I've been listening to it for 6 years now. Well, ever since Delphi, I got into the crime community when the Delphi case out here up north in Indiana broke. That's when I got into the Delphi case and gave my opinion on the Delphi case. Right? These idiots were saying it was the Masons, it was Indiana police, it was the state police. It was okay. Maybe it was, but you running your mouth saying you belong to the Masons or you belong to some biker gang or something, and you guys are confessing to a murder of 2 children, right? That's what the way I looked at it is they were confessing. You know, we had that one idiot on there, Harmon or whatever his name was, saying he was a political or polygamist and his father was Masons, and it was the, you know, it was these people. It was the Mexican mafia. It was all these people. Same thing with Griff. He belongs to the Masons. Then you got Benny Keys, who's a drug runner. You know, was talking on video. He moved a lot of weight. Now, come on, folks. I don't know, Trump. You got your work cut out for you. But I got a couple of them. You know, I know the authorities been calling and coming here and everything, and these people got nothing. It's all been documented. Everything's watermarked. Everything. They're screwed. There's nothing they could do. They've sent people here, and where the police? Yeah, you're way, way slow, right? We went over your heads. You know, we went to bigger chains instead of the police because it is a serious situation. Terrorists, I would say, organization cells within America. Yeah. And you know what's funny is the federal government has not legalized cannabis yet, but these folks are all up. Well, it's legal in my state, but that's state, you idiots. That is not federal government. And if you're on camera smoking grass, well, you just exposed yourselves to the federal government that you're smoking cannabis, which is federally illegal. They did not pass the law yet. I know Bobby Kennedy is thinking that they should legalize cannabis. I would. And go after the harder drugs. And they should legalize cannabis. But the federal government has not legalized it. So, to the federal government, you folks are wanted. Even though you're like, my state, your state has nothing to do with it. Federally, you've broken the laws. I don't know. You can ask Trump about that. He might know. Trump, you know anything about laws? Now, whether the federal government wants to prosecute you people, that's one that they might just find it not worth their time. But law-wise, yeah, federal government's illegal. The state passed it as legal, but not the federal government. Does that make sense to anybody out there watching? Probably not. They're so damn stoned or high on that meth shit or pills, they don't understand. They don't understand. And they've all been on camera just burning down all kinds of cannabis. And I'm like, they've implicated themselves. These 5-6 YouTube channels that are not movie channels, they're not scripted. These people live that way. That have been smoking cannabis on camera. And I guarantee you the federal government's probably watching because it's against the law. Right? Now, like I said, it's up to the federal government if they want to go after these people. They might. Individually, who knows? I don't know. But there's a difference between state and a difference between state and federal. And you got to check your laws, folks. So God bless you, folks. Be safe. Don't believe everything these folks say. And if you could let me know who's passing around photos of me or my family or anybody, let us know, right? right? And what's sad most of all is this is why the single, the men and women ratio is so messed up in America right now. That's why a lot of men don't want nothing to do with the American women. It's all about blackmail and espionage and madness, right? I'm like, it's no wonder men are going to other countries to look for a good woman, right? They don't have this trouble in other countries. It's, they don't blackmail people like that just to on YouTube to blackmail people. A private conversation between people should remain private, but they post it all over YouTube and spread it amongst their friends. Even it's the same thing with photos or whatever. Sickos. It's a giant ring. Shut it down. Shut America down. Not good. I'm staying out of it. Has nothing to do with me. They all implicated themselves. I'm going back to making my movie, my documentary, playing music, and leave me out of it, leave my name out of it. And I don't want to be a part of them channels. I don't. I'll watch just to keep an eye on them, because the mafia says keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. Right? We're living by their rules. I don't know. You folks have a good day or night.